Hello everybody, my name is Cooper Smith. I am a recent graduate of Kutztown University's art education program, and I know the times are tough right now, stuck in quarantine, social distancing yourself from everybody around you. Let's fill that time with creating some art. I'm gonna do a few videos and I'm gonna show you different art projects that you can do to fill up your time while you are social distancing yourself. Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to do some construction paper collage. Now, it looks pretty simple, but what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be getting different types of construction paper, different types of trash, different newspaper, whatever you have around the house. And you're gonna cut it up into small little bits. Try to separate it by color or tone or whatever you can. The project is for everybody, but if you're one of the younger guys, you might wanna do a bigger piece of paper and some bigger cut up pieces. If you're one of the older people, you might want to challenge yourself and you might want to cut up some smaller pieces. You might want to start on a smaller canvas. I don't know, it's up to you. I'm going to show you how the technique and you get to do whatever you want to do with it.
All right, start by grabbing a white piece of paper and drawing your design. Then we're going to start cutting up those little pieces of paper. You can cut or rip depending on what you want to do. And you're gonna start laying them down on some glue. I used a glue bottle because there's more control, but if all you have is a glue stick, that works just fine. So you're gonna keep going through while you're putting each color down. You're gonna do each color individually, so you can use two colors at once, but it's a lot easier, I've found, if you do each color individually and you keep them all separate, so you know what color you're about to grab. So I used a pencil while I was doing this to kind of push everything into the glue and push it to make sure that I have control of where I'm putting everything, since I have some big fingers. So I'm just trying to fill up the whole space. I'm putting each color individually and I'm making sure I am as organized as possible when doing this, working on one color at a time. Now the size of what papers you use will also affect the outcome of the product. So if you want a more complex design, you can use some smaller pieces. Or if you'd like a easier design, you can always use some larger pieces. It's completely up to you. Now if you make a mistake while you are drawing your thing and you decide later on you don't want something there, feel free to cover it over. You're using layers of paper. If you're layering it, you won't be able to see it in the end, so it's okay to get rid of some of your designs. Like I didn't like those paint swatches in there because I knew I'd be using those rainbow colors again, so I just covered right over them, you know? You can always glue on top, you can always create more layers, don't even worry about it. Make sure to follow Cooper Smith Arts on Instagram and tag me in all of your work. I'd love to see it.
Now remember, you don't have to just do logos or smaller things. You can do full-on portraits, full-on landscapes. I'll show you another example. Here's an example of something that I completed halfway. It's a portrait. So you can challenge yourself, try to do some cool designs, some cool things. You can kind of get these line effects, kind of like the Van Gogh that's behind me, where you can like do little dots, kind of like a pointillism, like Seurat. You can try a lot of different techniques with this. Don't try to just do one thing. You can do multiple different ways. You can try ripping it, you can try cutting the paper. All of those give you different effects. So I really want to see what you guys do. Follow me on Instagram at Cooper Smith Arts. You can check out my website at coopersmitharts.com. I'll talk to you later. Bye.